Hi, I'm Jasmine Hupp, and this is Kundalini Yoga for changing your life from the inside out. We'll start standing today. Go ahead and start by shaking out the hands. Adding the elbows and the shoulders. Adding the chest, the waist. We're borrowing this movement from the animal kingdom. You may notice that your cats and dogs like to shake off experiences after they happen. We can do that too. Let's add the hip and the waist. Get your twerk going. We're gonna stand on the left leg and shake out the right leg. Shaking it out, toe to hip. Checking out our balance for the day. Maybe picking a single spot on the wall to focus our eyes. Sometimes as our eyes focus, our mind focuses too. We'll place that foot on the ground and shake the other leg out. And now bringing that leg back to the earth, full body shakes, look as weird as possible. And we'll do 3 audible exhales. Bringing that shake to center. The feet under your hips, shoulders back, coming to stillness, deeply breathing in mountain pose. Next, we'll take the feet a little wider than hip distance. We'll soften the knees. We'll begin to twist left and right, allowing the hands to hit on the lower belly and lower back. Working at whatever pace works for you. Checking in with those knees. If you're feeling any discomfort in the knees, go ahead and pop up the opposite heel as you turn. Give that knee some extra space. We want to love and protect our knees as much as possible. Continuing to breathe deeply as you twist. We'll increase the speed of the twist, bringing the hands up to chest level, tapping the center of the chest, activating that heart center, anahata. And continue twisting. Relax those hands back down to low belly level. See if the head goes back just a little bit more than when you started. Noticing any flexibility differences in the spine. And begin to make your twists smaller and smaller. Slowly coming back to center. Back to mountain, shoulders back, palms forward, breathing deeply. Next, we'll do some big old hammer swings down. You can take these quickly or slowly. Inhale the arms up above, arcing back slightly. Bend the knees and exhale as you swing down. Inhale, arms up, exhale down. Do 3 more. Inhaling up, big exhale down, soft knees. And on your last swing, go ahead and just stay folded over. Bring those legs out wider. Forward fold down to the earth. We'll hang here. Go ahead and wiggle the jaw left and right. Release the jaw. Soften the eyes and the forehead. Now we'll walk our hands over to the right foot, framing the right foot. Or forward fold over that right knee. 5 deep inhales here. Walk the hands over to the left foot, frame that left foot. 5 deep breaths, feeling the compression between the left side body and that thigh. Walk the hands back to center. You can keep the hands on the earth, or you can grab opposite elbows and hang down further. Perhaps releasing the neck. Crown of the head goes to the earth. This is comfortable. Go ahead and shake the head yes gently. And bring the head to stillness. And then shake the head no gently. The head comes back to center. And we'll come down into a squat. Your squat may be high like a football player. Or you may come low with the elbows into the knees. Tall chest if you're down here. You're always welcome to add a block or other prop under your sit bones if you'd like some more support. We'll be here for 3 more big breaths, breathing into those hips. On your next exhale, go ahead and sit all the way down. Perhaps taking a sip of your beverage. We'll come into easy cross-legged position, perhaps with something supporting you under your hips. I like a little rolled blanket to help my hips push forward and maintain that sexy small curve in the lower back. We'll be tuning in with 2 mantras. If you're new to the mantras, feel free to just listen, receive. We'll start by rubbing the hands together and bringing to mind any of the teachers, guides, gods, and goddesses we'd like to call into our space to guide us on this practice. Bringing the hands into the chest, we'll inhale to a tall spine. And we'll exhale to bring the shoulders down the back. Inhaling to lift the chest. And exhaling to tuck the chin back in space. We'll inhale for a chant. Om Namo Inhale. Om. Namo Breathe normally. Next, we'll call in the protection from all four directions, imagining building a golden space around us, protecting us from the left, behind, the right, and ahead. Inhale to chant. Adgariname, Jugadgariname, Satgariname, Siddhi Gurudeviname, Adgariname, Jugadgariname, Satgariname, Siddhi Gurudeviname, Adgariname, Jugadgariname, Satgariname, Siddhi Gurudeviname. Breathe normally. Relaxing the hands down to the lap, allowing those mantras to settle. We'll start with the hands on the shins, ankles crossed. We're going to be inhaling the chest forward and exhaling the chest back in space. Inhaling forward, exhaling back, using the pelvis to tip the spine forward, and the pelvis allows us to tip back as well. This is very similar to a cat-cow movement. However, the head and neck are not invited to this party. I want to work as much of the main spine as possible, clearing any energetic blocks. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Once you've got a sense of the movement, you're welcome to do this as quickly as you like. Going quickly can help build energy. Going slowly can help release any of those stuck spots in the spine. We'll be working with the spine a lot today, clearing any energetic blockages, and creating a really healthy, strong back to serve us for the rest of our life. We're here for just 30 more seconds, inhaling forward, exhaling back, beginning to feel some energy moving through the back, maybe circulating through the body. And we'll come to center. Notice if there's any difference in the body, the energetic field, the emotional field. I've been practicing for about 10 minutes now. It'd be interesting to notice if anything's shifted. If it's available for you, go ahead and come onto your heels and your knees. It can always help to bring a prop in between the heels and the seat if you'd like a little extra space or if that feels crunched. You're also welcome to stay seated and cross-legged if that works best for you. We'll bring the hands onto the lap. We're gonna inhale that chest forward again and exhale it back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Using that pelvis to drive this movement forward and back. We'll be here for 2 minutes, moving the spine. You're welcome to keep the eyes open for these moves, or if you're comfortable, go ahead and shut the eyes down and focus on your internal experience. We're here for another minute. If you'd like to add another layer to your experience, you can add the mental chant of Sat Nam. You come forward, mentally chant Sat. You come backwards, mentally chant Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. And go ahead and come to center. We're going to come back down into our cross-legged seated position. We'll come into spinal twist. The hands go to the shoulders, thumbs in the back, fingers in the front. We'll twist to the left, make sure it's your left, and inhale. We'll twist to the right and exhale. Twisting left and right, left and right. Working at whatever pace works for you. Welcoming those cracks and creaks that sometimes show up from the shoulders. Those are your ligaments trying to get back into their right position. Keeping the elbows high if possible. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Allowing those shoulders to melt down the back, even with those high elbows. You'll notice that the head stays fairly still for this movement. Unlike our earlier twists, we don't twist the head back in space. We're twisting the whole upper body here, opening the heart, opening up the shoulders. Just a little bit more left here. And slowly come to center, relaxing those hands down. Maybe taking another sip of your beverage. Next, we'll come into bear grip. You're going to take your left hand and face it out at about heart level. Your right hand will face in, and the fingers will wrap around each other, the thumbs just hanging out on the side. Elbows parallel to the floor. We're going to pull that fist apart. Pulling, experiencing the tension in the arms. And then we're going to add a seesaw motion. And you'll inhale when one elbow comes up, and you'll exhale when the other elbow comes up. Maintaining that tension in the hands. Keeping that fist at chest level, shoulders melted down the back. Doing our best to maintain that tall, stoic spine, allowing the shoulders to move around the spine, loosen up, release any of that world we've been holding up. And come center with your bear grip. We'll inhale, we'll exhale, and we'll hold the breath out, pull that lock apart. Pull, 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 holding the breath out. And release and breathe normally. Next, we'll come into one last version of spinal flex. This time, the hands are on the knees and the elbows are straight. We're inhaling the heart up, we're exhaling it back, really focusing on that upper spine area. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. You may notice that we've been working up the spine, starting in the low back. And now here we are in the upper spine, the shoulder and neck area. This is an area I happen to hold a lot of tension. Feels really nice to get some movement restored. We'll just finish a few here. We'll come back to center. If you notice your neck feeling this, we'll get into neck rolls soon, don't worry. For now, let's squeeze the shoulders up and drop them down. Squeezing up on the inhale, dropping on the exhale. Releasing any of the weight you don't need to carry anymore. Restoring that movement to the shoulders. And on the next one, big inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. We're gonna stay here for about 15 seconds. If you need to sneak an extra sip of air, you can always breathe a little bit more in through the nose if you need it. And relax and release. Go ahead and bring the chin to the chest. Roll the left ear to the left shoulder. And make your way around with those neck rolls. We'll do both sides, so whatever side you started on is just absolutely perfect. You can take these quickly or slowly, perhaps pausing to breathe into any of those special cracks or creaks that show up. And the next time your chin comes to your chest, reverse directions, let's roll the other way. Noticing that the head is built to come down further in the front than it's able to go in the back. Being just super gentle and lovely with these small vertebrae in the neck. And the next time you can come center, we'll come back into our regular cross-legged seated position. While we're seated here, we're going to practice root lock or mula bandh. We'll do that by inhaling in and exhaling out. We'll do a big inhale again. And now pull up on the anus, the sex organs, and the lower belly all come up and in like you're holding yourself from going to the bathroom. We'll hold briefly and then we'll exhale. Let's practice that again. Inhale. Pulling up on the anus, sex organs, lower tummy, up and in. Feeling that pelvic floor contract. And exhale it all out. Now we'll try it on the exhale. Go ahead and inhale. Exhale out, hold the breath out, and pull up on the anus, sex organs, and lower tummy. Mula bandh or root lock.
Whoa.
And release an inhale. Exhale, hold it out. Pull that root lock up and in. Release and inhale. We'll be using that in this next move. Let's come back into our bear grip. The left hand faces forward, the right hand faces in, thumbs hanging out. This time the bear grip is at the throat level. So we'll come up to throat level, melting the shoulders down the back, and we'll bring that tension into the hands, trying to pull the hands apart as we open the heart. From here, we're gonna inhale, hold the breath for 10 seconds. And we're gonna exhale and hold the breath out for 10 seconds, maintaining that tension in the hands. And we're gonna raise, as we inhale, raise the hands above the head. Inhale. And now pull up on that lock. Pull up on the anus, sex organs, lower tummy, holding for just a few more seconds. Exhale it. Pull up on the root lock with the breath held out. Inhale, bringing the hands back to chest level, back to throat level. Pulling up on the root lock. Shoulders melted down the back. And exhale. Pull up on the root lock. Lift the hands above the head. Inhale. Pull the lock. Exhale. Pull the lock. Inhale, bring the hands back to throat level. Pull up and in. Exhale. Pull up and in. Inhale the hands up over the head. Pull up. Exhale. Pull the lock. Last time. And relax and inhale. We'll take a few moments to feel that energy moving in the body. For our next moving meditation, we'll be working with the mantra Sat Nam. Sat Nam.
Sat Nam.
Go ahead and place one hand on the tummy, and when you say Sat, we're gonna bring the tummy up and in. Sat. And when you say Nam, we're gonna release the tummy out. Nam. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. Sat, Na, Sat, Na. Great job. That'll be our chant. Next, we'll take a look at the mudra, or the hand position. We're gonna bring the hands together, interlace the fingers. The first fingers, the pointer fingers, come out. And then on the thumb cross, we can cross the left thumb over right if we'd like to focus on our internal focus, internal energy, and the right thumb over left if we'd like to focus on external energy. Choosing whatever thumb cross works best for you. And finally, you can stay seated how you are. If it's available to you, we'll come onto the hands and knees again. Sorry, the knees and heels again, so that our lower body is in rock position. And we'll set up for 3 minutes of Sat Kriya. Coming back into our mudra, we're gonna bring the hands up above the head. So we're in a tall spine, the chin tucks back, the shoulders melt down the back. You're looking great. And go ahead and inhale, exhale, and inhale to chant. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam. Big inhale, maintain the position. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Squeeze every muscle in the body. Pull the root lock, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the thumbs, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Maintain the position as you exhale, exhale out, and squeeze everything again. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Flow the energy that you created up the spine, out the top of your head. And relax and release. We'll come down into a deep relaxation on the back. Spreading out, taking up space. Adding any props we'd like to make ourselves warmer or more comfortable. Allowing the energy that you've created to recirculate through the body. Beginning to wiggle the fingers and toes, your beautiful deep relaxation, your butterfly chrysalis. We'll rotate the ankles and the wrists in one direction And rotate them the other way. Bring the right knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze. Go ahead and twist it across the body, letting it land on the other side. And we'll bring that knee back to center, switch it out. Bringing that other knee in, and then crossing it across the body in your twist. Coming back to center, you can either rock and roll to come up to seated or press up through your side. We'll practice this meditation, building our butterfly selves and releasing it out into the world. First, we'll start by practicing a breath together. Place one hand on the belly, stick your tongue out like a dog, and pant. Notice how those sharp exhales are driven by the low belly. Your inhales are automatic. Amazing. Once you have a hang of that, close the lips. We're gonna make an O shape with the lips this time and do that same breath through O-shaped lips. Wonderful. You may want to take a sip of your beverage before we get started. We'll be using lots of O breath for this meditation. Now, I'm gonna sit in easy pose, but let's go ahead and bring the shin forward we don't normally have in front. Check that habit on ourselves. If we always have one shin forward, let's try out the other one if that's available in your body today. Feel free to prop your hips up so you're in a nice, comfortable seated position. We'll bring those elbows into the ribs here. The hands are facing forward. This is position one with the hands open, the fingers forward. Then we're gonna twist the hands into a fist, and this is position two. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now let's add that O-shaped breath. The hands go forward and open, back and close, forward and open, back and close. Make sure to get that thumb moving out to the side when you open the hands. The elbows can stay close to the ribs. As you get comfortable here, you're welcome to keep the eyes open. Or if you'd like a challenge, focus them on the tip of your nose. You do that by closing the eyes down all the way, almost closed, and then letting your eyeballs come to your nose. Help focus the energy there. We're building our butterfly chrysalis, imagining ourselves as fat caterpillars who have found the perfect place to build our cocoon, that place we're gonna go inside and transform. But first, we've got to build that spot. We've got to create that energetic space for transformation. That's what we're doing right here with this hand and breath, building our cocoon. We'll come into our closed fists, big inhale, 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 tighten the fingers, tighten the whole body, tight, tight, tight. Hold it until you can't hold anymore, and then relax and release. And exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, cleanse fists. Cleanse the thighs, cleanse the face, cleanse the body. Pull up and in on the lower tummy, sex organs, and anus. Exhale, release. We'll do it one more time. Inhale, tighten those fists, tighten, tight, tight. Tighten the face, tighten the toes, tighten the thighs. Bring that energy up the back of the spine, out the top of the head. And relax. Next, we'll bring both hands out in front of us with the palms forward, leading with the heels of the hands. Now we'll take the right hand back in space as the left hand stays forward. Slight twist in the upper body. And then we'll switch it. The right hand comes forward, the left hand comes back. This is our movement, left and right. Twisting, leading with the palms of the hands, keeping the shoulders low. And we're gonna add that O breath again. Keep going, you're doing great. Keeping those arms close to the body, twisting and turning, pushing what's no longer needed out of our space, building the new, fresh version of ourselves. In a butterfly, or I should say in a caterpillar, as it begins to turn into a butterfly, the cells that transform are called the imaginal cells. And these imaginal cells doing exactly what we're doing right now, creating the new. And in fact, they don't even have to push out the old. They just stand as they are in newness, and what no longer matches leaves. So perhaps there's something specific you're pushing out of your life to make space, or perhaps you're just increasing your vibration, your attractiveness, your shininess, so the exact things that you would like show up, and anything you don't need falls away. We have this special time together to work on our energetic space. And they say that whatever is manifested in reality first begins as energy. And as you've noticed, energy is a lot easier to move than objects. So what can we move here in our energetic space before it becomes manifest in reality? Just 30 more seconds here. And we'll complete with one palm forward, the other palm back. Inhale, big inhale, and squeeze the whole body. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Pull up on that lock, squeeze. Switch hands. Exhale, big inhale. Squeeze the whole body. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, switch hands. One last time, big inhale. Squeeze everything. Consolidating the energy, healing anything in your field. And exhale, release it down. We've got one more section here. We've built our butterfly cocoon. We have changed ourselves from the inside out, and now we've got to break out of that cocoon. So our hands will come out to the side. The elbows are bent. Make sure I'm not too close to the wall here. And we're gonna be moving our hands in big backward circles. So keeping those elbows bent. The hands are cupped, the fingers are spread. We've got those big backward circles moving. This is us breaking out of our cocoon, testing our wings when we fly. Of course, the caterpillar has no idea if it can fly when it first busts out of that cocoon. But those first wing flaps strengthen, and soon they learn how to float. So we'll move the arms as quickly as we're able, floating as our butterfly selves, and let's add that O breath. This is a big move for the shoulders. You're always welcome to take a little break and come right back in. You can also work with a smaller range of movement or a larger range of movement, depending on how your shoulders are feeling today. Keeping the hands facing forward and those elbows bent. Feeling the air move around you, the air that you're generating, the momentum of your own arms. Last few flaps here. Imagine yourself floating through the air as your beautiful butterfly self. to rest, stick out the tongue and inhale. And now hem the line with your tongue out as far as you can. Exhale, release. We'll inhale again. Tense the body, stick out the tongue as far as you can. Exhale, release. One last time. Big inhale and squeeze the body while holding out the tongue. Exhale, release. Amazing work. We'll come down into a deep relaxation. You have flown so far. It's time to rest back on your tree branch. We'll have a beautiful Shavasana here. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. You're welcome to spread out, being props under the head or the knees. Or place your hands wherever it feels best. Coming back to our deep breathing. As we lie here, you might want to think of something you're especially proud of yourself for. Something you've overcome in the past. Something that wasn't meant to go well, but you did. Recognizing how strong, resilient, and flexible you are. That will wiggle the toes and the fingers, rotate the ankles and the wrists, rotate the other way. We'll rub the hands together, and if we're able, bringing the feet up into the air and rubbing the soles of the feet together, grounding through all the energetic pathways in our soles and hands. And we'll bring the knees into the chest and we'll rock and roll about 5 times to come up, massaging all of that energy that we've moved through that back. We'll come back into our cross-legged position, sing a little song to each other. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. It's been a really beautiful experience. We'll bring the hands into the chest, into prayer position, lifting the heart. And we'll join in with this song if we know it. If not, we'll just bask in its message of love and light. In the long light within you, guide your way on, guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. Surround you and the pure light within you. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. Surround you and the pure light within you. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. We'll complete with a long Sat and a short Nam. Go ahead and inhale for Sat. Sat. Nam. If it feels appropriate, a little bow to yourself, to your neighbor. Amazing work today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sadhana.